You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, it is not the place that defines the status of the people, rather, it is the people that defines the status of the place. As we continue our journey of financial literacy, we're going to be looking at the topic, being gainfully employed abroad. You know, when you travel from one country to another, one continent to another, when you migrate, you find yourself in a new location. There are things that you need to learn. There are things that you need to know. The system that you need to understand. Interaction with people. So it's a new, a new platform for you to learn so many things. And part of the things you want to quickly do is quickly settle, have a job, have income coming in. Now, some people are so fortunate that based on their skill and traveling to a particular country, they have jobs waiting for them. So they just land in that country and report to that place of assignment and they start working. That's a smooth way. Everybody's situation is not like that. So some people will come into the country and they have to settle first and start looking for employment. Now, some people will tell you that, okay, I have a lot of money that I'm bringing in. I have a lot of money in my bank account that can sustain me for 3 months, sustain me for 6 months, sustain me for 1 year, depending on the situation. People's situations are different. Some people is a week. Some people is even less than a week. Now, some people are fortunate in the sense that they have friends, they have colleagues, they have families who can take them in, take their family in and tell them you can stay with us for the next 3 months. You can stay with us for the next 2 months. And some people don't even discuss it at all. Just say you can stay with us till you find your feet. Now, that is a good experience to have. But one of the things I would tell you is, in as much as these people welcome you into their home, please have a sense of dignity to know that there's a time and space for everything. Even though these people have welcomed you to their home, I want you to understand something, that you need to have a goal even before you came to that house. To tell yourself, I'm going to be here for 3 months. I'm going to be here for 1 month. I'm going to be here for 6 weeks. You have to have that goal. It's not everybody that will discuss with you that, okay, I'm going to be able to accommodate you for the next 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. Now, don't overstay your welcome, because there's dignity when you have your own place. And when you cater for yourself, when you can support yourself, support your family. And that's where the work aspect comes in. When you have employment, you'll be able to do some of these things. One of the things that won't stop are the expenses. You are going to eat every day. You are going to travel. You are going to live in a place. So when you start working, I would strongly suggest you watch some of our videos that we have, showed and shared with you in time past. Allocate your resource, your money, into 70% goes into your expense, 10% goes into charity, 10% goes into investment, 10% goes into saving. You are giving your money a structure, because at the end of the day, you want to be financially comfortable and the journey starts now. So in doing that, you will know that the lion's share of your expense is housing. So unless you have a place that is ready for you to stay, you have to pay for accommodation. In looking for where to stay, make sure you live below your means, within your means. Don't go and live in a place where most of your income will be going towards housing. You still need to eat. You still need transportation, expenses to pay. But when you start working, you start finding your feet. If you start working with the structure of, I know where my money is going, I know 70% will cater for my expense, 10% will start going into savings, I will start looking for investment opportunities. 10% goes in there. 10% goes into charity. If you're a religious person, 10% goes there. If you want to reach out to people, 10% goes there. So you have 70, 10, 10, 10. You start building up with time. There is dignity in having your place. There is dignity if you can pay for your expenses, not relying on others. Now, some people are not comfortable to tell you, I can only take you in for 1 month. And don't blame them. That's their capacity. They know what they can do. They know what they can't do. Now, not everybody is tolerant. After a month, you start seeing some people react. After 2 months, you start seeing some people. They read meaning to when you are sleeping, when you are resting. So you say, oh, he's not looking for work. She's not looking for work. They are not doing anything. Now, the relationship will not be as smooth as it was when you first arrived. You don't want a situation like that. And that is why you have to look for employment. In looking for employment, you have to tell yourself, are you a professional? Do you need to do some professional exams to get you into the door where you start working? Are you looking for, highly skilled work, semi-skilled work, unskilled work? What category do you find yourself? What kind of experience do you have with you? What kind of trainings do you have? Now, those are some of the questions you need to ask yourself. Not just, I'm coming to a country. What are you going there to do? Now, in landing in that country, some people will tell you, have you worked in this country before? Do you know how we relate with people? Do you have experiences? Those things must be on the table. In looking for employment, you have to be proactive. And once you start working somewhere, just know that is a journey. That you started in a particular place doesn't mean you can't change and you won't change. Just know that you have to get your foot in the door, start catering for yourself, start supporting yourself, and know that you can always move. Being gainfully employed abroad is a good thing. There's dignity in it. You are not going to be going from pillar to post asking people for things that you don't need to. But you need to plan for this. And when you plan for this, you'll be glad you did. If you have been getting value from our videos, we'd like you to consider subscribing to our channel, clicking on that like button, and sharing with others. Remember, a candle does not lose its value by giving light to others. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.